All right, boys and girls, we're back in sessions.
It's Jofre here.
It's Kevin here.
How you
I
doing,
think
Kevin? I like your haircut.
at my haircut, yeah, it's been 10
Yeah.
weeks. I'm
Wow.
finally feeling more comfortable. For the people that are listening, I'm sorry, you cannot check out my awesome haircut via audio,
Yeah.
but
You
we
can
do
you can
encourage you
search
to.
this up on our channel.
Sorry, you are breaking out there. What do you say?
No, I said you guys can see Kevin's awesome hair at the RDR Show YouTube channel. So
Yeah, what's the handle? Is
it's
it showing?
the rant debate and repeat show. It should be tagged if you type in the RDR should work as well. But the rant debate and repeat show should work.
Yes, yes, yes. Maybe I should get my barber on the podcast too, huh?
Yeah, bring him on here. He can even cut your hair. Maybe my
Ah.
barber can cut my hair while your barber's cutting your hair, and we can talk about it. How about that?
That's
That'd
true.
be
That's
pretty
true.
good.
So we're gonna do a quick episode today. As you guys might know, the reason we're doing a remote podcast because I have Wi-Fi now. Yes, me.
250 megabits.
Why are you so high on a number? It's just a number. It
That's
just
pretty good.
yeah.
On
It's,
average, people use around 100. 150 is pretty good, but like
yeah.
for 4 people, but you have I don't know, 250 is just it's like a good number.
You think it's a overkill? Is that what we're trying to say?
A little bit. I mean, but if you like it and it makes everything run good, then go for it. So
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good number too. But
yeah.
anyway, so I started to dabble into smart home right now. So I kind of want to chit chat and do a check in on that. So Joffrey, have you done any smart home, installation on your new apartments yet, or?
So I haven't, but I was thinking about doing Google Home like feature. I really liked. I don't know what the tablet is called, but I like that tablet smart home. I just
The Nest Hub, the
the
Nest
Nest Hub,
display thing.
the Nest display would be really awesome. It's priced, I think, around $200, right?
Yeah, there's two sizes. One is I think it's a 7.5 inch, around 8 inch. It's a little bit more smaller, and then they have a 10-inch one. The 10-inch one is like $200.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want something to sort of replace my iPhone when in the morning when I say, "Hey Siri, like, can you place an alarm for like 6:30 a.m." Right? So I could just wake up on time. Uh,
So you want something like that. Okay, I see what you're saying. So why are you choosing, Google over Amazon then?
So personally, I just feel like Google and Amazon do similar things. That Alexa does similar things, but I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like Google, in terms of their search, it dominates, right? So I work in search. I do SEO. This is all we do. We
Mm-hmm.
don't work on Bing
Mm-hmm.
because 75 or 85% of search traffic that people are using comes from you. People use Google.
Yeah.
Google dominates in the search engine. We don't
Yeah.
even optimize for Bing. So all your data is stored on Google. Another one's Facebook, right? But it's like I feel like Google, since they have more data, the user experience is going to be better.
Yeah.
The
Like I'm
assistant's going to
not
be better.
I'm not arguing with that, but since you're saying that most people they use Google for their searches, but the thing is that most appliance company they use Alexa over Google.
Mm-hmm.
My Alexa just pop up. Most most people they use like most compliances they use Alexa over Google. So
Yeah, I can see that, but at the same time, I feel like for the number of things they're going to be using, like appliances you're going to be using, Google has the very like they cover the bases for
mm-hmm.
the average consumer, right? I mean, if I've seen Alexa used, I don't know if you've seen the new Philips light bulbs.
Yeah.
You can change it to purple, green,
Mm-hmm.
yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I want that. Like if I had a house or something,
Mm-hmm.
or some place a little bit bigger than the apartment, I would put it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But since it's just mostly my room, I'd probably just put it on my light bulb, or maybe on the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, here's kind of how it draws the line for me because right now I have Google and Alexa on my phone, so I can activate it both. The way that I kind of I I kind of feel like Alexa is a little bit more well-rounded. For example, right? Like, I have Tidal, right? As a music
Jay
streaming
Z.
service. Yeah, like Tidal, it's not compatible well with
Mm,
Sonos, but I can set it to say, if I go, hey, A, because I don't want to set up my Alexa here. If I say, hey, A, play Jay-Z, then, the A will go to Tidal to play Jay-Z. Well, on my phone, I had to bounce around 5 different music services yesterday to to find out that only Pandora works for free with Google Assistant.
really?
If you have Spotify, then you're fine. But I don't
Yeah.
use Spotify.
I know
But
Spotify would work, but I would assume that Apple streaming service like would work as well, wouldn't it?
no, Apple is only working with HomePod,
I know because my uncle has a Google like HomePod, and then he or the Google like whatever device,
the Google
and
Home.
he said play music and it connected to his. I think it was Google Music probably. I don't know what it
Yeah,
was, but I
yeah.
swear it
So
was Apple. I know Spotify you can definitely do it.
yeah, with Spotify you can, but I don't have a Spotify, so
Yeah.
it was a pain. And then to me, like for you, like you probably want like a Google Mini to just put it next to your nightstand, or like an Amazon Show, like a little bit of a clock thing,
Mhm.
right? And that's all good, a good identity. But for me, I like my next upgrade will probably be either more Sonos or a smart display, or I need to get a Nest thermostat. Do you know what is the
Mm,
Nest
yeah.
thermostat?
Oh yeah, like it's pretty popular now. My uncle actually was one of the first times I saw it, and he got it back
Mhm.
in like 20 whenever it came out. To be honest,
Yeah,
a few long time ago.
yeah,
And it works well. It also Google also works with. Are you ever going to get security cameras?
yeah.
Those would
So
work as well.
yeah, so there's two cameras, right? So there's a Nest Hello, like the camera is owned by, so okay, so Nest is owned by Google, and Amazon is trying to buy out all the Google's competitors. So like Ring, have you heard of the Ring? Is a smart doorbell that's owned by Amazon, right? So my point is, right, like for me, the way that I'm seeing right here, I'm gonna need both Amazon and Google, but I'm probably leaning towards like the home appliances. I'm probably leaning towards Google because I like Nest thermostat better. But for music, for Sonos, I'm probably gonna use Alexa more,
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if
Yeah.
you have both, why not use them? I think one of the biggest things is like you should get Sonos. I feel like because you like music, you want it to be around the house.
Uh-huh.
I totally get what you're doing and just upgrading because I would do that thing as well.
Yeah.
If I had, did I glitch out a little bit?
No, you're
Maybe I
good.
glitched out. Uh, yeah, I just like I think that'd be cool. So just keep upgrading.
Yeah, I mean, Sonos is great because it can work with, both Amazon or Alexa. But the
Yeah.
thing that I think that I might be doing is that I'm probably, maybe, I don't know. I don't like leaving title, but one of them, maybe I will try out a Spotify for a year or something. But it just works better on my end in terms of compatibility with a Spotify versus title, you
Yeah.
know. But but a Spotify doesn't have the whole Jay Z thing, and then it's
I don't.
yeah.
So you know how many times I want to listen to Watch the Throne, and I can't on Spotify. I can't listen to it
I know,
anywhere, and it's
I
not
know,
even. I have to go to YouTube.
I
I
know.
like it's ridiculous, but I don't know, Kevin. At the same time, you gotta like adapt. You gotta see what's compatible, and that's how some of these services they die out, right?
Yeah, I mean, if
Like
a title
let's
doesn't
say
exist, sure, go ahead.
like let's say I love Google, right? But
Uh-huh.
Alexa is the only one that works with Sonos. Alexa is the only one that works with the security system. I
Uh-huh.
would use Alexa
Yeah.
because they're more compatible with everything else.
Yeah.
But I have an option to choose Google or Alexa,
Yeah.
so I'm more for just a different one.
Yeah. So like here's kind of the thing, because I feel like both camps are so evenly, evenly competing, you know, like they're pretty much head to head, right? Like Alexa has a head start because, you know,
They're
they're on most of the, you know, appliances they work with them. But feature wise, they are fairly close. And I think it's really comes down to is what kind of real smart home appliances that you use, right? For a smart thermostat, all I know is Nest, 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 Nest. Amazon hasn't come up with a good smart thermostat yet, if I'm being correctly assumed. So just by that, I might just get a Google Smart Display, and then it will control my lights, it will control my thermostat, it will control everything. So I will have that, like the light bulb thing, working with Google stuff first, and then also I will do Alexa or something, you know.
yeah, smart. Yeah, I
But
mean, you just said it. You said all my thoughts there. I
yeah,
definitely agree.
since they're so head to head, then you know it's really come down to like tiny thing. Like, do you prefer Ring or do you prefer Nest? If you
Yeah.
prefer Ring, then boom, you're on Amazon. If you prefer Nest, but here's the thing, right? Since you are in the Apple ecosystem, why you don't buy a HomePod? That's my question.
So that's the thing. That this is kind of relating to our other podcast that we talked earlier about the
Uh huh.
new Apple keynote and all the Apple products.
Uh huh.
It's although the Apple ecosystem is really good, they're at the end of the day they're a computer company. They're a hardware company that focuses really good on smartphones and on their computers, and maybe a little bit smartwatches as well. You could argue they're pretty good in
Mm-hmm.
smartwatches, but in terms of like different hardware, like the Apple, like the smart home arena, they're way behind.
Yeah.
I've heard so many negative things about like the Apple like HomePod. It's very limited. Not only that, they don't have a search engine like Alexa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Google.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I would never like sign up for Apple as much as I'm a fanboy.
Yeah, if you think about it, right? Because you know we have a HomePod, not here, but in China. None of our family member uses iPhone anymore, so it just sits there. And then
Yeah.
my parents
What are
like,
you
"Do
gonna
you
do?
want it?" I was like, "I don't use iPhone either. I'm not gonna buy an iPad just to use a HomePod." You know.
Yeah.
But
Exactly. Like it's no use to it.
yeah, like think about it, right? Like, cause the HomePod costs you like what $350. Don't get me wrong, it's a good speaker. I listened to it at the Apple Store. But the thing is that
Pretty good speaker. Yeah,
yeah,
I heard it too.
like the thing is that the whole thing about you know Sonos or you know Google Home Max or you know those are like high end speakers is that they can work in multiple rooms. So I can go like, hey Alexa, play some smooth jazz in the kitchen. Boom, they will play in my kitchen. Hey Alexa, play some Jay Z in the bathroom. In the bedroom, then they will play in the bedroom. You know, like that's the thing. There's no info on connectivity between HomePods to HomePods just yet. So
We're way behind. They're way behind on different technologies compatibility because Apple is so close down to just use Apple. Maybe a little restricted, but they're more open as well as Google as well. That's why they're buying out these different companies. Be the dog have the most market share. So,
yeah, so you did break out like a little bit there. So yeah, like absolutely, like
oh shit.
they're like you know buying out more like companies, but the thing is that you know you just cannot buy companies to like solve your problem. Like that's not how it works in the tech world, right? Like you need to be able to have the personnel. You need to be able to have the focus on certain things. And I think the Apple that we know right now, as if you know September of 2019, are shifting away from the hardware side of things to the software side of things,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just the way it is, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
So I mean,
I would agree as well.
yeah, like by the end of the day, like, I don't see them putting that much emphasis on perfecting the home pod. You know, they probably are not even gonna perfect iPhones anymore. Besides just toss an extra camera on there.
Yeah. I could see that. I feel like the progression is slow, but you could see it happening. Uh, so it just Google and Amazon, they're not really a hardware company, right? They're more
Hmm.
of a service. They're more of a service. Google has Gmail. Google
Hmm.
has like Drive, right? Um, Similar with Amazon. Amazon, they do make some of the products, but they have different manufacturers that create them. They're not a hardware or like sort of manufacturer companies. So it's like for them, they need to develop good technologies, and this is why they're partnering up with different companies. If they could all do it in house, they probably would.
Yeah,
Right?
but like that thing, like Google is buying Nest, and then Amazon is buying Ring, buying other stuff. Like it makes sense for you to purchase company, but the thing is that you gotta have a system to support it. Bless you. Did you just mute it?
Sorry. Yeah, I muted it so you won't hear my sneeze.
Good job, good job.
You
All
don't want to
right.
hear that stuff.
People are on the on the podcast here are so confused right now. Like, what are these guys doing?
Yeah, if you guys want to see my
My
sneeze,
sneeze.
please go to our YouTube channel at the Rant, Debate, and Repeat Show. You guys can check it out.
Yeah, and then it's 15 minutes and 50 seconds in. You can see his sneeze. All right,
Yeah.
cool, awesome. We promised a short podcast. Anything you'd like to add on that side of things?
That's everything on my end. I feel like you should do a recap episode maybe in a few weeks or a few months to see what sort of if you switch to Google.
Yeah.
Or if you just stay with Alexa, or if you're using kind of both in there interchangeably.
Because
right?
I am looking into getting a smart display. So we just talked about it before the podcast. But
yeah.
When are you gonna get your Google Home or Google Mini or
So right now, the biggest technology purchases I want before that would be
a Kindle.
Kindle. I might get a Kindle. That's still maybe. I was thinking about getting it this week.
Oh, nice.
I just want to read. I want to read like Mike Tyson's like biography. It's 600 pages.
Really?
I'm
Wait,
like, I don't want to take that everywhere.
He has a new biography coming out?
No, it's his old one from 2014.
Okay.
So I just need I feel like I need the Kindle to like just read it on the go. I just feel like I need it. So I'm gonna get the Kindle. I'm gonna get the Apple TV, and I'm gonna get technology. I think maybe something for gaming. Like my brother and me, we were gonna get a terabyte, like a hard drive, so we can download our games on there and have more disk space.
Okay.
And then so I'm thinking about maybe early spring.
Early spring. Okay.
Christmas. Maybe because for Christmas I probably get myself the Apple TV. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Kindle will be a personal birthday present I just buy myself.
Right. Birthday is coming up, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Cool. Anything else you like to add? I mean, a Google Home Mini is just $40, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's a stealer for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I really like the display a lot. I think that I need that. So.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. Anything else on the? I think that's it. So.
No, that's all for me. Do you have anything else?
No. Please review our podcast on Apple Podcasts. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel. Ring the bell, as they say. And we go from there.
Yeah, and just please, if you guys are on YouTube, like us. Leave us a comment and subscribe. It'd be awesome.
We are hoping to get picked up by the almighty algorithm of YouTube.
Yeah, so. We gotta SEO it up.
You gotta SEO it up. That's your department right there, man.
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool.
Kevin.
Somebody gotta get to the gym. Somebody get clean their house, and then we go from there.
I'm gonna work out. Look at my gains.
Gains, yeah. On the video podcast, yeah, you can see his gains.
I'm gonna Hulk out.
All right. Cool, man. Okay, we have that too. Okay.
I'm gonna Hulk out.
I guess that's a purse for people that make it this far, 18 minutes into the podcast. You gotta reward them with a little bit of props, huh?
You can get this money in here if you subscribe.
Is that Japanese money?
No, this is euros.
Euros?
For when I went to Europe a long time ago.
Okay. Cool.
Does it matter? No, but it was I'm gonna talk about it. All right.
Yeah, like we are mimicking like a in-person conversation. This is good. Yeah. The wonders of technology, man. The wonders of internet. Yeah. This is awesome.
Cool.
All right.
All right, Kevin.
All right. Is Kevin signing off?
Jofre signing off.
Have a nice one, guys.